Wait, did that elephant just charge a safari jeep? Oh, it did. And that's just minute 1 in Kruger National Park, a place where every turn could put you face to face with one of Africa's legendary Big Five. But before we go full Indiana Jones here, think about this. What if you had to spot a lion, a leopard, an elephant, a buffalo, and a rhino, all in one day? Sounds impossible, right? Well, buckle up, because we're diving straight into South Africa's wild beating heart, the kingdom of the Big Five. Lion, elephant, water buffalo, leopard, rhinoceros. And trust me, what happens next, you'll want to see with your own eyes. Kruger National Park isn't just a park, it's massive. We're talking nearly 20,000 square kilometers of wilderness. That's bigger than some entire countries. Imagine waking up before sunrise, the air crisp, your heart racing. The bush is alive. Birds are singing, insects buzzing, and somewhere out there, a predator is on the move. Your guide whispers, "Keep your eyes open." And you do, because here, anything can happen. Then suddenly, a shadow moves through the golden grass. First up, the king himself. Lions in Kruger don't just walk, they own the road. A full-grown male can weigh over 190 kilos. That's like having a refrigerator with a mane walking toward you. You might see a pride lounging under a tree, cubs play fighting like rowdy toddlers, or a male giving that earth-shaking roar that echoes for miles. Fun fact, a lion's roar can be heard up to 8 kilometers away. That's louder than your neighbor's car alarm at 3 a.m. But don't get too comfortable, because in Kruger, where there's a king, there's also a rival lurking nearby. Spotting a leopard in Kruger. That's like finding a needle in a haystack, if the needle could climb trees and vanish into thin air. These cats are stealth ninjas. Silent, patient, and absolutely stunning. Picture this, a flash of gold and black spots melts into the bush. Then, you notice something dangling from a tree branch. A closer look, and, no way, it's a leopard's dinner stash. Yep, they drag their prey up trees to keep hyenas and lions from stealing it. If you ever lock eyes with one, even for a second, it feels like nature's version of a stare down. Elegant. Dangerous. Unforgettable. Next, the gentle giant, who's not always that gentle. Kruger's elephants are massive. You'll see herds crossing the road like royal parades, babies flapping their ears, adults rumbling deep in their chests. But here's the thing. If one flares its ears and trumpets, brace yourself. That's elephant speak for, "You're too close, buddy." One tourist once said, "I thought the jeep was shaking because of the road. Turns out, it was my heartbeat." And honestly, that's the magic of it. In Kruger, you don't just see elephants, you feel them. Now, meet the most underrated, and maybe the most unpredictable, of the Big Five, the African buffalo. These guys look like sleepy cows, until you cross them. Then, they turn into 800-kilogram tanks with horns. Buffaloes move in herds, and they've got each other's backs, literally. If one's in danger, the others will charge the predator. Lions have learned that the hard way. It's like the buffalo are saying, "You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us." Think of them as nature's original Mafia. And then, there's the rhino. The armored tank of the Savanna. Seeing one in the wild is a rare, heart-stopping moment. They look prehistoric, like they've walked straight out of Jurassic Park. But here's the sad part, they're under serious threat from poachers. Every sighting feels like witnessing a miracle. White rhinos, black rhinos, both roam Kruger's plains. And when they charge, dust flies, hearts race, and for a split second, you realize just how tiny you are in nature's kingdom. It's awe. It's fear. It's respect. Now imagine this, by sundown, you've seen all five. The sun melts into the horizon, painting the sky orange and pink. You sit there in silence, the kind that only Africa can give, realizing you just checked off one of the greatest adventures on Earth. Lions, leopards, elephants, buffaloes, rhinos, each one wild, powerful, and untamed. Together, they're more than animals, they're living legends. But here's the thing, the big five are only the beginning. Because next time, we're heading deeper into the bush, where night falls, the eyes start glowing in the dark, and the real hunters come out. So if you thought this was wild, you haven't seen anything yet. Hit that subscribe button, and join me tomorrow for another untamed adventure.